Hi everyone. Today I was going to do a quick video running through what our budget was for a whole month living on Kappa Island in Vietnam. Just because before we came away, I tried to find one of these videos just to give me a rough kind of outline of how much money we would need once we were here, and I couldn't really find one that was just simple and kind of to the point. So yeah, I would say this budget is for 2 people traveling, and we are traveling with our 2 kids. But Eden is only 8 months old, so she is breastfed, so it doesn't cost anything for food. And Az is only 2, so again, small portions. And yeah, we always just rented like a double bed, a double room, not a family room or anything like that. So take this budget as going for 2 people traveling. And also, I'm going to talk about it being in euros rather than the baht, because most people will kind of know what I'm talking about in euros. But it also kind of works with dollar, because the dollar and the euro are pretty much the same. I'll put up here kind of what they are at the moment. So yeah, I will add in like different little shots and stuff so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And I'll run through what we spent for the month. And then I'll also kind of go through what I think you could do it for. So I think you could do it for a lot cheaper. I think you could do almost like about half what we did it for. Yeah, so we'll start with our main, my notes. So the main categories I'll go through is accommodation, food, and then kind of activities and miscellaneous. So with that, I'll start with accommodation. So we stayed in a really beautiful place called La Pont, and we paid €17 a night for our room, but it was a deluxe room, had a beautiful sea view, and they also had like breakfast included, which saved us a bit of money on the other end of it. But you could definitely stay somewhere for a lot cheaper. So along the main strip of Kappa, I saw that there was places going for $5 or €5 a night. Again, sea view, really nice hotel. This place was called Green Bamboo Forest. And then we were chatting to the guy there, and he actually said that the €5 a night rooms were the most expensive rooms, and you could stay there for as cheap as $2.50 a night, which is crazy. So yeah, we spent 17, but you could spend as low as $5 or $2.50 a night for a good room. Next up is food. So for us, breakfast was free, and we had a beautiful buffet at La Pont. So you get things like omelets, there's like pancakes, there's fruit, tea and coffee, all that. So we'd always have like a really good feed in the morning, and the buffet was really good for the kids, because they could kind of pick whatever they wanted and have a bit of lots of different things as kids like to do. But if you didn't have the free, like the cheaper rooms, like in Bamboo Forest with €5 a night, breakfast isn't included. So if you went with that, you'd have to buy your own breakfast, and it usually cost around 100 baht, I think, so around €4 for 2 people to have breakfast. That'd be like for 2 pancakes and for 2 cups of coffee. And then for lunch, we would usually eat things like noodles or pho or banh mi, and they would usually come to again about €2 each, or about €4 for lunch. And then for dinner, we would, I can hear the kids, we would usually spend between 100 baht and 200 baht. So we, on like the lower end, if we knew we kind of had spent a bit more that day, then we could eat somewhere really cheap. And the Green Bamboo Forest was one of our favorite places. They did beautiful food, and they gave you 2 free beers as well. And that was, I think, usually about 110 baht. Other places would be a bit more expensive. Like went to this place called Yummy, which was did like the best did like the best pad thai that I've ever had. It was delish. And another place is Buddha Belly, which does vegan and vegetarian food. So we're vegetarians, so that's why we kind of, all of the stuff in this is all plant-based food. So yeah, on average we spend about €12 a day, but you could probably bring that down to maybe like, I don't know, €8 to €10 a day. And then next up is water. So you obviously can't drink the tap water here. So a bit of your budget has to go towards drinking bottled water. What we did is we bought one of these really, really big can't remember how many litres are in it, but they're the big things of water. They would last us about 4 days, and they only cost €2, so much cheaper than buying single bottles of water. And also they get recycled, not recycled, they get reused, so they get taken off and refilled and sent back, so much better for the environment as well. So for the whole month it cost us about €15 on water, which is great. And then next up is activities and miscellaneous. So we got some laundry done. We're going to get laundry done twice this month, and it was $3 each time, so $6 on laundry. And bike rental, we did rent a bike one day, so for pretty much everywhere you can get a bike for about $3 a day. Entrance fees to the national park and the cave, so we did go off and kind of do a few things. National Park was really beautiful. We climbed up with the kids, and we went to some of the caves. So for those admission fees, they were about 40 baht each. So in total, I think it was like €7 for all of the entrance fees. We also did a boat trip out to Lahat Bay, and that was really enjoyed that. It was really worth it. A lot of places are advertising for like about $25 each for this boat trip. We got it for $12 each. We just kind of asked around. I think we're here in low season, so everything's a bit cheaper and you can kind of haggle people down. So that was €24, both of us, and the kids are free, which was great. So that is kind of all the categories. So I will do a kind of a run through of all that, put them side by side, so what we spent and what I think you could do it for on the cheap. So for accommodation, we did €17 a night, so times up by 30 for the whole month. We spent 510 on accommodation. But if you're doing it for cheap, I think you could do it for about $5 a night, times that by 30, and that would be €150 for the whole month, which seems crazy. Food-wise, breakfast was free for us, lunch we spent about 5, dinner about 8, we spent about €13 a day, so that was times by 30 is €390 for the whole month. If you do it on the cheap, I think it would probably be about the same because we ate very cheaply, and also if you're staying in cheaper hotels, the breakfast isn't going to be free. So you're probably around $390 again. Water, I don't know how you would cut back on water. You can't really budget your water. It's about 15 for the month for both. And then for miscellaneous activities, for us we're a family, so we spent about €6 on laundry, which is so cheap. But if you're only 2 people, maybe you do less, maybe about 3. Bike rental, definitely I'd say go get a bike. Yeah, it's $3 a day, it's so cheap, and if you're just by yourselves, it's amazing to have a look around Ireland. And boat trip, I don't think again you get this any cheaper. €12 each is really good. So €24 for both. Entrance fees, again, they're not going to change, so they were 7 for each. So in total for miscellaneous is about €40 for us and about 37 for the cheaper side. So if you add up the accommodation, the food, the water, and miscellaneous, for us we spent €955 for the month. Our budget was 1,000, so we came in just on that. We also, this was for the bus to and from Hanoi, it was €24 with Kappa Express. So to get here and then to get back, we spent 50. So we were pretty bang on our €1,000 for the whole month. If you're doing it cheaper though, I think you could do it for about 577 is what it comes out at. So about half what we did it for, which yeah, is ridiculously cheap. And it's a very it's a very beautiful place here in Kappa. So hopefully that was helpful to somebody. And yeah, good old Asia being beautifully cheap, huh? Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, chat to you soon.